The Colorado Black Forest had always been a place of mystery. Thick with towering pines, the air smelled of damp earth and old secrets. Some said the land was cursed, that shadows moved on their own, and that the wind carried whispers of those who had vanished without a trace. For Ethan Carter, a seasoned nature photographer, it was the perfect place to capture the eerie beauty of the wilderness. But he never expected to find something watching him. Ethan arrived at the Black Forest late in the afternoon, the golden sun casting long fingers of light through the dense trees. He set up his campsite near a small clearing and began exploring with his camera, capturing the way the mist curled between the trunks like ghostly tendrils. The deeper he wandered, the quieter the forest became. The usual sounds of birds and rustling leaves faded, replaced by an unsettling stillness. Then, he felt it, a presence, a pressure in the air, like unseen eyes pressing into his back. He turned abruptly, scanning the woods, but nothing moved. Just trees and shadow. Brushing off his unease, he continued walking, but the feeling clung to him like a second skin. Dusk settled, Ethan returned to camp and reviewed his photos. His breath hitched when he noticed something strange. In the edges of several frames, a figure stood just beyond the tree line, a tall, gaunt shape, its face obscured by darkness. His pulse quickened. He had been alone. Hadn't he? Determined. To prove his mind was playing tricks, he grabbed his flashlight and camera, venturing back toward where the figure had appeared. The forest was silent, the air thick with anticipation. Each step felt heavier, as if the ground itself resisted his movement. Then came the whisper. Soft, barely audible. A breath of sound threading through the trees. Leave. Ethan spun, his flashlight, beam cutting through the dark. Nothing. Just endless trees and shadows shifting with the wind. He exhaled sharply, shaking his head. Just the wind. Just fatigue. Yet the feeling of being watched intensified. Deciding to head back, he turned and froze. Standing mere feet away was the figure from his photos. Its limbs were impossibly long, its body draped in ragged darkness. The air around it shimmered as if reality itself recoiled from its presence. But the face, Ethan couldn't describe it. His mind refused to process it, like a scrambled signal. On an old TV screen, the thing tilted its head, its whispering voice now threading directly into his mind. You shouldn't have come. Ethan bolted. The forest twisted around him, trees seeming to shift and distort. His lungs burned as he ran, but the campsite never came into view. He was lost. The shadows thickened, and the whispering became a chorus, urgent, insistent, closing in from all directions. Then silence. Ethan stumbled into the clearing where he had first felt the presence. But something was different. His tent was gone. The sky above was darker than night, the stars unfamiliar, and in the distance, just beyond the trees, dozens of figures stood watching. He was no longer in the Black Forest. He was somewhere else, and they had been waiting for him.